Back to business, everyone. And we have a good one in store here tonight. Good evening, everyone. This is Media. We're about to get started here. And we have a good one in store. We are going to be opening up Deck Flex again. It's back in action. So tonight, we're going to be using AI and ChatGPT to assist our growth planning and explore strategies to optimize operations. So sit back and enjoy the session. We'll see how we are making smarter moves with AI and gearing up for our success. The agenda today. Let me write out the agenda for y'all actually here. Let me see if I can make a small adjustment here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We're going to get our whiteboard in action here. So here's our agenda for today, folks. All right, so let's see. Where can you see? About there? All right, cool. So first things first, we're going to get back into business. After we get back into business, we're going to use AI to identify opportunities. Third on the agenda is we're going to look at our growth plan and do a refresh on it. And after that, we will transform our strategy into action with Deck Flex operations. And last but not least, we will wrap up and discuss our next steps. All right, so that's our agenda for today. And this is a special one. So we're opening up the Flex store again. You've just heard the agenda for tonight. It's going to be a rather relaxed and interactive session. Think of it as part strategy, part experiment, and we'll take a look into some big questions, like how do we prioritize our tasks? How do we drive customer engagement? And most importantly, how do we make this reopening a raving success? So I want this to be interactive. Want it to be interactive, please do. Comment, like, share. Appreciate the likes that you've already given. Give your ideas in chat. Let us know what you like, what you don't. And we can reopen this store together and see where we can take our growth. All right, so let's get into it. Let's fire up the game. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. We're on a journey to 1 million. And we're at 68,726 at day 101. All right, store's almost back open. And we're back. Back to business, everyone. All right, looks like it's morning time. I'm just gonna run in and we're just gonna open the store right away. And we're just gonna let it be, let it be. And let's get back to business. Let's get on that road to 1 million. As you may remember, if you've seen our streams before, we have our ChatGPT AI business partner, none other than Snoop Dogg. We'll be hearing from Snoop really soon here. I didn't let him know that we were going to be opening up the store today. So in a few minutes, we'll have Snoop on the line. But for now, I just sent him a text. All right, I think Snoop might be ready here. Let's just get a Snoop on the horn here. Let's go ahead and try that again. Hey Snoop, how's it going? It's day 101 in the morning. We're sitting on $68,000 or so. We got a few viewers on TikTok, so do give them a shout out. But I just want to let you know that we're back live, so let's make this money, baby. All right, so we'll send our voice note over to Snoop, and we'll be back in business. Alright, Snoop's not responding, but he will soon. Just that takes a little time for Snoop to get started, but we'll have him soon. Don't worry, folks. Alright, so welcome to Deck Flex store. If this has been your first time here, this is what it looks like. We got some cards, some boxes, some plushies, some books, some individual cards. A little warehouse, two-sided thing going on here. And yeah, we've been just running like a lot of growth experiments to see what we can do to accelerate growth within our business. And that's been the big experiment so far with using DeckFlex, with using AI to see what can drive growth and how we can make better decisions in our day-to-day operations of our digital business here. So looks like, let's see. Okay, I think we do have Snoop ready to go.
Yo, what up, TikTok fan? It's your boy, Snoop, back in the building with day 101, and we sitting cozy on $68,000, macking moves and stacking cheddar like pros. Big shout out to all y'all tuning in live. Whether you're here for the hustle, the games, or just the vibes, we got you. Let's get this paper, flip the strategy, and hit that $1 million mark together. Stay locked in, cause the grind ain't stopping, and the fun's just getting started. Let's make this money, baby.
Let's make this money. All right. So we got our business partner, GPT, ready to go. So let's just lock in for the day. And yeah, so we're just back to business. I'm just gonna let kind of business go. I want the business to mainly run autonomously. So we got employees, they're doing things, they're restocking shelves. I do have these high value cards. I hope to sell these cards at some point today. This one's 21,000. This one's 8,500. See if someone buys those. That would certainly accelerate the path to $1 million, the journey to $1 million. So we definitely want that to happen. So if you're on your own journey to $1 million, just put $1 million in chat. Let me know. Again, if you have any ideas, oh look, this guy's smelly, so something's going on with their smell machines. Let's see, let's just grab some of this smell stuff and let's see, how do you get in? Dang, is our own employee smelling? Let's see. No, it's this guy right here. All right, so we're at about midday here. Let's go ahead and just follow up with Snoop. Hey, Snoop, good to hear from you. It's about 1 p.m. and now we're at 70,000 on hand. I'm just gonna try to give our GPT partner some simple prompts to work with, to see if it can respond quickly.
Yo, what's good, my G?
Yeah, what's going on?
Midday check-in and I see you stacking stay. $70,000 on hand now. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think actually 70,000's been the highest we've ever had. Highest balance we've ever had, I'm pretty sure 70,000.
Let's keep that momentum rolling. You're like a high-speed train, baby. And ain't no stops till we hit that mill ticket. Let's see what this afternoon grind gon' bring us. Stay smooth, stay sharp, and let's keep this money machine humming.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll keep the money machine humming like it's doing. And let's actually open some packs. It's been a while since we've done some pack opening. These are the ones that we want. So now we're at over 71 on hand. Got a Mamog and a Trick Star. Go ahead and play some of those high valued ones out here. I heard there was an update to the game actually where people can trade cards. I don't know if that's actually happening or not, or if I gotta do something, or I didn't update before playing. I don't think so. Not sure if something's gonna happen automatic around there or not. This is running pretty autonomously. I might just try to run this business in the background. I'm noticing that we're out of blue boxes. We're out of the green battle decks. There's a certain board game there. So I think I just eventually want to be able to just manage ordering items from the back room here and just see what's needed. And if I can just look here and see, oh, we are out of these and these, then I know that I probably need to order them. Alright, it's almost end of day. Then we're going to do our end of day routines like we usually have been doing. Like we'll track our results in our spreadsheet and keep the data going because we've been using the data quite a bit in the running and the growth of the business. Data is so important to have. How you track it and all that, it's key. So we're going to grow this business really fast because we track data and look at it and answer questions about it, all that kind of good stuff. And to do that, though, we need to bring up our spreadsheet. Let's see, we also have the deck flex growth plan. We've made a lot of good stuff so far. Let's see. So right now we're in day 101. probably started with about 68,000 on hand, and so are about 4,000 up on the day. I haven't paid any bills or bought anything, so it's low expense day. I've had 5,000 customers play in the shop. All right, well, that's it's a fun accomplishment. We're almost at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and open up some more packs. We'll just do one more round of packs here. I think we might be able to hit 73 at least, maybe even 74,000 on the day. It would be a really big day for us if we could do that. All right. Let's do another round. That's a good one. Amni Shark. All right, we just exceeded 73,000. All-time high. Let's do one more round. We're almost at the end of the day, so let's get this end of day routine going. I'm so excited. Oh, look at this. I like that. It's a full art beauty. All right, everyone's gonna wrap. Oh, they just sat down, but they'll wrap up their days soon. I'm gonna have I'll just kind of cover the register since our register guy kind of leaves before the true end of the day, but that's okay. People will just kind of wrap up their games and eventually show their way out. Until then, let's just go ahead and put a couple of these nice finds out here. Put about 20% above market for all these. That's fine. Alright then. What's this box doing here? go. Have a nice day. All right, we're just gonna bump these guys out. I'm not gonna wait for them to wrap up their games. Let's crunch the numbers. All right, so we had a great day. The thing I care about pretty much the most is the profit. So we can see our profit is positive 4,896 and 27. And then all the other numbers, of course, matter too. They matter so much that we're actually going to crunch the numbers. And here we go. So we got our number crunching sheet up. And going to make some just little adjustments here so we can see better. Okay. Might just have to make this bigger for you, the screens here. All right, so here's where we're at. Total visits. I'm just gonna jot these down here real quick. 359. Dissatisfied numbers are nice and low, so I do like that. Our playtime was like huge, 125 hours. That's one of the highest play times that we've had, I would say. One of the highest, not the highest, but one of, definitely. Our game earnings were very high as a result. It's kind of wild that our game earnings actually, the tables make us the most money. They take up the most space, but they make us the most money when people use them. All right, so we didn't pay any bills, no rent, no electricity, so our profit was positive 4,896 and 27. Let's check our ratios. How many were dissatisfied? 9%, which is in the green. And then we had a conversion of 45%, meaning visitors to purchase. So that was marginally low. And it's probably because people aren't buying the single card decks, or maybe because the prices of the single card decks are a little higher than what they want them to be. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and just we'll tell Snoop about our results here and see if there's anything that Snoop wants to say about it. Hey Snoop, day 101 in the books. We have cash on hand 74,131. I'm going to go ahead and put the numbers here. Feel free to give us your analysis. All right, and then we'll just give it the copy and paste the data in, and then, you know, in a little bit of time it will chime in with its thoughts. So there it goes. Data's in. It's gonna think. We'll come back to it. Until then, let's just get day 101, 102 actually started. So here we go. 102. No time like the present, so we're just gonna open the doors and let people in. A lot of boxes out here, so I'm wondering if...
Day 101 common and hot. Let's break it down real smooth. The wins. Cash on hand, $74,131. That's a nearly $6,000 jump since this morning. Profit, $4,896.27. Big ups for locking down a solid green day. Dissatisfaction, just 9%, keeping the customers happy like pros. Game earnings, $3,179.27. Games carrying the squad, contributing 92% to revenue. Checkout rate, 45%. Decent, but could get tighter for higher conversions. What we can tweak, push item sales. Item earnings are solid at $2,010, but only 25% of revenue. Did we highlight premium products or bundle deals to boost that? Increase card impact. Cards lagged at just 84% of revenue. Might be time to run a flash sale or hold a rare card event to spike interest. Maximize engagement. 72 games played is solid, but consider limited time offers like play 3 games, get 1 free to keep folks glued and spending. Next steps to accelerate revenue. Loyalty program. Give rewards for repeat purchases or gameplay, like free play.
All right, hold on, Snoop. All right, so that was pretty good analysis to begin with. A lot of the same things that we saw from before. We did see the numbers, you know, were restated, and that's fine. But the things that could be tweaked, I think we were both aligned. It's the item earnings were good. The cards are lacking. So if we could sell a card or two, like more cards, and maybe I need to, instead of 20% over retail, maybe I should start doing 10%. So here's the big card. No one has money for this card. It seems like it's like, because right now if I go market price, and how's our pricing doing? I mean, it's really at the top. So if we go market plus 10, that's where that's actually what I had it at. So if I go market round, oh fine, we'll just try to sell it at market price. Same with this one. We're doing a promo, doing a card promo, trying to get our card sales up. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a couple of cards out here. Why don't we just go market price with everything right now? It's market price day. We want to see a rebound in our card sales, so we're just gonna make everything market round. Oops, didn't do that one. Market round. There we go. People are gonna get excited about this. All right, I gotta open way more cards though if I'm gonna do this, because they're gonna run through those cards real fast. These ones will be my cards. Oh wait, get you back on screen here. Hey Snoop, is there anything that you just want to say in general about the day yesterday, just to kind of wrap up your analysis?
Big props for a profitable day. If we keep the heat on gameplay and spark fresh life into card sales, that $1 million cash on hand, goal is looking closer than ever. Keep hustling, keep stacking.
To exceed 76,000 on the day. We're about halfway through the day. Maybe we'll get up to 78 today. I have to check bills. I haven't been checking bills or inventory. We'll probably have to get like a big inventory order in here pretty soon. Well, look at our cards. They they are flying off the shelves now. Alright, I'm just gonna replenish. Market price makes them go very quick. Price things at the market price, they go faster than they do if you price them above. Pretty straightforward. How we're gonna sell these cards. Alright, how are we doing? Oh, bills, let's see. Yeah, we got our rent due. That's a big bill. $53.20. Oh man. Well, let's pay it. Let's see. How are we doing on our... Can we expand this shop yet? No. We can expand it at 50. How about this one? Can we expand this one yet? Yes. But let's not do it yet. I don't think we actually need to expand quite yet. Can we fit some tables in here? I think we could. It'd be nice to have another row of tables here. I kind of wish we could do that. I don't know what I would do with that warehouse shelf that's over there. I don't think that's going to fit anywhere easily. I could at least put a couple tables. I'm gonna keep costs low today since we just spent a bunch of money on rent, so I'm actually not gonna spend money on really anything else. It's probably gonna be a loss on the day just because rent was so high. Yeah, rent is a huge part of our day-to-day expenses actually. I mean, it's kind of wonder how much we've spent on all this stuff. I'm going to do a totals column. I'm kind of curious about that. So I'm going to crunch the numbers just a little bit more. You know, we've been running for 101 days, but I want to know what's the total. Like how much total have we done? So total for starting balance won't make sense. But like how many visits have we had? We've had 6,100 visits. And then there you go. Checkouts, dissatisfied. Yep, all these can be summed up. Items sold, that's fine. That can't because I'm tracking it in text, and so I won't be able to convert 100 and like I can't add these numbers. I don't think level gain. Yeah, that's fine. It says I've gained 18 levels, and this is actually from when I started tracking it, which I started tracking it on day 30. So that's why it doesn't have all my earnings. Overall, as a business and our items earning, we've earned 129,000. We've earned 60,000 from cards. We've earned 108,000 from people playing games at our tables. Here, let's see. How do we? Little adjustment. There we go. That's fine. All right, and let's do the rest of this. So we've earned, all in all, as a business, we've earned about 300,000. We've spent 100,000 on supplies. Again, this is from day 30. We've spent 42,000 on upgrades, 18,000 on payroll. About 31,000 on rent and 3,200 on. So this is total profit 70,000, which makes sense because that should match about what we have on hand, which right now we have 73 on hand. It won't make sense to sum those, but yeah, so now we have ourselves a nice little total column where we can see where the total numbers are for our business. I'm gonna give it a different color so it kind of stands out, and maybe some borders, thick borders. Yeah, there we go. And I think as I add new columns, it should just automatically keep the tally going. All right, it's the end of the day here, so we're gonna let these customers find their ways out, and let's see. Oh look, yep, there wasn't a line, so our cashier left for the day. Our 2 top value cards are still here. They haven't moved. And someone's wanting to check out now. Well, we had a little rush there at the end. Nice little rush at the end. We won't break 75 though. If we can make a profit on the day, I'd be happy. If we can't, then I'll still be happy. I'm just a little disappointed. Alright. Who's left? We got one there. Just one. Alright, there they go. Are they leaving? Yes, they are. Alright, crunch the numbers. How'd we do? How's our profit? Hey, we made a profit on the day. Excellent. So we paid rent. Rent was expensive, but we made $6,200 on the day. So, and because we didn't spend money on other things, we kept our profit moving. Alright, so let's crunch numbers. Let's go ahead and get... Oh wow, I can see someone in the background is trying to check out from the register. I've already moved on to the next day. Alright, so we go day 102. So it looks like we gained a level. So our rent was minus 5320. Profit positive 433 and 59. Our target of profit daily is 1,000 though, so we didn't meet our goal. We were still profitable, so that's good in the sense of being profitable. So we hit two of our KPIs out of the 3. Why don't we go ahead and let's feed Snoop the numbers, see what Snoop thinks about our day's performance. So I'm actually going to go 3 columns this time, and we'll go ahead and share it that way. Hey Snoop, we just finished day 102. I'm going to give you the numbers. One column is the day 102 results, and then another column showing our total results from when we started tracking back near day 30. Alright. Copy and paste results in. And we'll go ahead and give it a little bit of time. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at our growth plan. So last time we developed a DeckFlex growth plan with the support of AI, and let's go ahead and pull it on screen and see what we got. So again, because we're kind of dusting off the game, it's been about a week or so since we've been in here, it's probably good to get grounded once again in why we're doing this. The Deck Flex growth plan. I'm going to read this, and as I go through it, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll read it in my voice, actually. As we go through it, I'll update things if I feel like it is appropriate to do so.
Growth plan.
But for this one, I'm actually going to use my voice.
Hi. Plan. Introduction. This growth plan is designed to provide a clear roadmap for achieving business objectives while maintaining balance in key areas like personal productivity, team well-being, and financial success.
All right, so let's go through the first section of the growth plan.
1. Dashboards and metrics. Personal productivity metrics. Daily presence. Be on-site daily with a focus on managing the business autonomously. Midday breaks. Take a 1-hour break during the day to recharge.
Okay, so I actually haven't been doing the midday breaks. So we haven't been doing them. I'm going to cross it out just to show that we did do this. We did do it, and breaks are important. I'm not suggesting that we shouldn't take breaks anymore. But we did it. Everyone was taking their breaks, and ultimately it doesn't further the action like very well with the game, and so we decided to just stop that habit for now. All right, I kind of wanted to find where the strike through. Where's the strike through? There's got to be that way to do that, right? I mean, there's format. There we go. Yeah. Maintain a manageable workload that allows for consistent daily monitor. Okay. Yeah, of course. I've been, feeling pretty decent during my times here, so no problems. Team well-being, scheduled breaks. Yeah, we haven't been doing that either. So develop a qualitative feedback mechanism or proxy such as observing team engagement levels. Okay, that would be interesting too. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cross off the scheduled breaks. No more scheduled breaks. Yeah, we're just gonna simplify. Revenue growth, we want $1 million cash on hand. That is definitely still very relevant. And in fact, I'm just gonna highlight it because it's just really want us to focus on that one. All right, expense management, monitor daily expenses. We have been actually doing that, so that's good. Monitor daily. Yep, that's good. In fact, I might just give that the green, because it's green could be we do it, or it's done, this is happening. Profitability, measure profit as a percentage of revenue, aiming for steady improvement over time, which we have been. We have our profit. You know what? Actually, what we don't have is we don't have profit percent or gross margin or profit margin. So we should do profit margin. This will become a KPI for us, something that's important for us to track. So let's say profit margin again is going to be your profit, and then it's going to be that divided by what your total revenue was. So let's find where revenue is. Here it is. %. Let's remove the formatting from this. Don't need that, actually. I just do formula only? Oh, don't want to do that, actually. Alright, what are we doing here? Equals this divided by revenue. So it's 92%. Alright, anyways. If I just go here. Yeah, that looks right. So like yesterday's profit margin was 6% because we earned 400 on 62. But I do want our conditional formatting removed off this. So let's see. We are in row C26. then this should just be 27. Fix our spreadsheet up a little bit. There we go. Now, profit margin. What would be a good profit? We should make a profit margin goal. So let's ask ChatGPT what a good profit margin goal might be.
Yo, what up, TikTok fam? It's your boy Snoop.
No, it's not. Hey, Snoop, what would be a typical profit margin for a card trading store business like mine? And could you source anything that you share? All right, so we're gonna try to see if we can find what a good profit margin might be for card trading business like ours. And we'll get the voice changed to back to Snoop since we're asking her business partner this, if I can. Yeah, let's move on to the next day. We'll keep growth planning though, don't worry. Just want to keep the action moving. Today, should we pay a bill? Salary is getting kind of high. Alright, so we got some results back regarding profit margin. So one said profit margins for trading card stores can vary. Industry benchmark 10 to 20%. This says Fin Models Lab. However, some could be 20 to 30 depending on the cost of goods. It's important to note. Okay, hold on. What's this? Some reports suggest that card shop owners make around $40,000 annually with total earnings of approximately $200,000. Okay, so we're way ahead of that because we've done $300,000 in 100 days. So if we keep going at that pace, we should probably be $1 million business by day 365. There are some sources here. Let's see what I don't know. Let's see what this does. How much card store? How much a business owner makes? Like, do we trust this source? Are you running a card store? He looks to like be selling some card store templated business stuff. Fin Mode Lab. Okay, interesting. What do you think, chat? Do we like that? 10, 20%? Maybe we should, I think we should aim for 20% to begin with. So let's aim for a 20% profit margin to start with. That means we want to be over 20%. And let's go ahead and we'll apply some conditional formatting, of course, to this, right? You knew we were going to do that. Like to have my stuff in red, yellow, green. You know, it just makes it easier to see. So we said 20%, right? So we'll do if... What are we doing here? Oh, I just got an achievement, but I didn't see it. If it's greater than 0.2, we'll do the green. If it's between, let's say let's just say 0 and 0.2, we'll make it yellow, because at least we'll be profitable, just less than our benchmark. But then if it's less than 0, meaning we are negative or losing money, then we'll make it red as well. We'll make that one red. Okay, so those are in. Boom, shakalaka. So now we can see that, like yesterday, day 102, our profit margin was 6.93%, which put us in the yellow because our goal is 20%. Now the day before, our profit margin was 90%, so we were green. You know, obviously days that were negative, we're going to be like negative in profit means that we'll have a negative margin. So those will typically be green and red together. But as you can see, in some cases, we might have met a goal for profit, but maybe our margin wasn't as high as we wanted it to be. So margin will give us another measurement for us to look at to see how we're doing. We could probably also figure out these metrics as well, like profit margin. It's actually already suggesting the formula here. It's saying profit divided by revenue. So we'll just say, yeah, take that. So our profit margin holistically has been 23.35%, which is actually the benchmark where we wanted. Oh, look, our revenue was at $82,000, and I think someone bought that $8,000 card because now our cards are looking really low. So we sold an $8,000 card, and I didn't even see it happen. Look at these guys. They're all coming to these cards saying I'm broke. So tempting, but I'm broke. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, I desperately need to open up more cards. There's not enough cards out here. All right. Great. Well, we are going to have a very profitable day. Okay, so profit margin. Hold on, let's see. Let's try to figure this one out. Profit divided by revenue, right? Yeah, I did that. Here, 23.3. Okay, percent dissatisfied equals, did I get that right too? 15.8. Yep. Dissatisfied total visits. Yeah, that's right. And then conversion equals that. Let's see. What's the, did it do it right? Yep. Checkouts and visits. Cool. All right, so now we actually have our metrics, our total metrics. So we're doing quite well actually. All right. Let's get back to business. Did a little growth planning. We just did some KPI updates. We updated our financials to track profit margin. It's big stuff. Got our dashboard. So better dashboards means better decisions with the data, right? So let's see here. We should open up some boxes to celebrate for our big sale. Let's see here. We don't have any decks to open. Looks like Zach is out of tasks. He needs inventory. So we probably are running low on inventory. Let's see what we got, what we're low on. A lot of things. So we need at least blue boxes and maybe all the battle packs. We'll just do a big order. Alright. And we got blue, red, and purple boxes. We don't have these boxes. We need these boxes, don't we? I don't know why we don't have these boxes. I'm just gonna add a couple of those. And what else do we need? Are these the same? Those look the same. These almost like all those like protective things. A lot of the dice. Let's see. Can we open up anything here? Ooh, I could get this new box. Maybe not yet. It's tempting. I do want to get more of these. Let's just get a couple of those, a couple of these. One of those. How are we doing on the dice? We need black, white, and red. Red. Black and white. I feel like we need at least a box of these. packs. How are we doing on the battle packs? Looks like we need red. Let's see. This is going to be huge. Too many items in the cart. Okay. All right. It's a big order. 6,100. We've never made an order like this, but we also sold a lot of products, so we'll do it. And Zach needs tasks, so now he can be busy. Where's the spray? That was a good guess. Alright, we're almost at the end of the day. That's a good one. I think we're gonna update our board here pretty soon because we've run through quite a bit of our agenda already. So I just want to check in on what we want to keep doing here. So first thing was we're gonna get back to business, which we did do. Let's go ahead. We'll cross it off our board here. We're back to business. Yes, we are using AI. We definitely have been using AI. We used AI to help us understand what our benchmarks should be around profit margin. We've been using AI to help us come up with ideas on what we could do to drive greater profitability. It actually suggested, it noticed that our card sales were down, and it suggested to, run promotions on our card sales, which we did. We adjusted our pricing on our individual card sales closer, pretty much to match a market price exactly. And as a result, we've been able to sell a lot of the cards. We've exceeded 80,000. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes, we have definitely used AI. Next is our growth plan. We did start getting into the growth plan. Maybe after this run of cards, we'll get back to it a little bit more. As a result of going through the growth plan, we did make a couple of updates. I did note that we did stop some of the well-being programs that we were running within our digital business because, well, they're digital people and they're not real people that need real breaks. And, mechanics were just getting a little monotonous when I was letting people rest for an hour through the game. It just became a lot. Although it would be probably a neat aspect if the developers of the game were to do something like that, would be to factor in like schedules, because these employees are working from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's 13 hours, right? So that's like OT, and you got to be like, oh look, and see, this guy just leaves at the end of the day. He just leaves, whereas the other guy doesn't leave. The other guy he'll hang out here. And so even though this guy's faster, he's faster to leave as well. Anyways, is that it? Anyone else here? Nope. You leaving? Looks like you're leaving. All right, it's a good day. I think we're at 80,000. So yeah, next on the agenda was the growth plan. That's what we were going to do next. We'll go ahead and let's crunch numbers, and then we'll do some growth planning. Wow, our revenue was 13,000 on the day. That was a really strong day for revenue. Let's go ahead and we'll bring our spreadsheet back up here and go day 103. And let's get day 103 into the books. So let's get those numbers in. The number of dissatisfied's creeping up a little bit. All right, play game 66. We also bought a lot of inventory on the day. No upgrade cost, no employee cost, no rent, no bill cost, or electricity. So positive 6,403 and 78 on profit. How did our other KPIs do? Green, there we go. So we had really healthy profits, 6,400, and then we had a profit margin of 48.98, and then our dissatisfied percent was 15.53 underneath our goal of 20, and then conversion was over 50. So we were green in all four of our numbers here, which is great to see. We're doing really good. All right, on to day 104. Oh yeah, we did talk about wanting to do some growth planning, so we'll do that here actually. I'm going to open up the store. We'll just have the store open kind of in the background, and then I'm going to read aspects of the growth plan, and as it's being read, I'll go ahead and I'm going to mark different things up. I'm going to I'll actually do like a little bit of a definitions here. So something strike through, let's say it's not doing anymore. Green equals done and doing. Yellow is like in progress. Red is not started. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of like a coloring system to our growth plan, so that way we can actually track where we're at with all of our things that we set out to do, and so that way we can see what's left from where we started, right, to where we're at now. But let's go ahead and, like I said, I'm actually going to open up the store in the background. People are going to just start checking out. It's okay. We'll just get through our growth plan. Daily presence, be on site. I am doing that, so I'm going to go ahead and give that the green. Work-life balance, yeah. I've been, for the most part, I don't get too stressed out by my job here. Work satisfaction, develop qualitative mechanisms for progress such as certain team engagement levels. I have not been doing anything with work satisfaction. we'll go ahead and put this as a just not doing. Like we have not started it yet. That's what the reds mean. The revenue growth, we are in progress on that one. We are working our way towards $1 million cash on hand. Guarantee that. Expense management, monitor daily expenses to minimize unnecessary costs and maximize profitability. I feel like we are monitoring daily, so I did mark this as a green. Measure profit as a percentage. So this is where we actually used our growth plan to then say, hey, let's make a profit margin in our KPIs. So we came up with this idea in a growth plan, and then we transformed that idea into an action on our dashboard, aiming for steady improvement over time. So we did that. We added we added a profitability metric there. So again, I'm going to go ahead and put this as green, as done with these items. Customer metrics, customer satisfaction rate. Keep satisfaction under 20% by addressing customer concerns. And actually, we've been really good with the satisfaction rate. If I go and I check and look at satisfied percent recently, it's been green. It's been green for 3 days, 4 days in a row. We had one where we just creeped over 20 with the yellow. Okay, so I got us in yellow, but other than that, it's been green. And if we creep up a little bit to 20, it goes up to 25. We seem to correct it, right? Like it's what I would call this like a managed, right? Like we've measured it, we've improved it, and it's doing well for us. So that's good. All right, so what else we got here that we want to look at in our growth plan? Conversion rate. Let's see. Conversion rate. Monitor the percent of visits, which we have been. Aim and improve it. Yep, we've been working to improve it. That's been happening, so I'm going to call that green and done. Environmental metrics. Market trends. Monitor and gain price fluctuation. Identify ways to influence card values through events. We've been trying this. I'm going to say it's in progress because I don't think we've done it a lot. Evaluate the effectiveness of events on boosting card. And okay, we've been trying this too. I would say it's sort of still in progress. All right, so here's the vision and mission vision. I don't like how that's just vision and mission. And actually it should be vision and then mission. So let's hear what our vision and mission is.
2. Vision to build a thriving and autonomous business that achieves $1 million cash on hand while creating an engaging, enjoyable environment for customers and employees alike. Mission to provide high-quality products and services in a dynamic environment, driving customer satisfaction and financial success.
All right, what are some of our financial goals?
Achieve $1 million in cash on hand. Maintain daily profitability and positive cash flow.
And the last one?
Achieve $1 million in cash on
Not that one.
Reduce unnecessary costs to maximize the margin. 4. Strategic focus areas.
All right, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. All right, so that's our financial goals. And we got strategic focus areas, which marketing, sales, operations. We have some timelines and KPIs. This did not, something happened here where we were editing the document. I don't know what's going on. This table got messed up. So we're going to want to fix that. Absolutely. Here's the story of DeckFlex. This is also important to have inside of our growth plan. And let's just go ahead and hear about our history while we maybe engage in a little bit of gameplay here.
72 days ago, DeckFlex was born from an idea that combined entrepreneurial ambition with a vision for community engagement and education. This business wasn't just about selling products. It was about sharing the raw, real experience of growing a business in real time. Media Garcia, the founder, partnered with Snoop Dogg, not the rapper, but the AI chatbot, to create a new kind of business, one that embraces innovation, interaction, and transparency. Together, they stream the daily hustle and progress of DeckFlex to a global audience, creating a unique blend of commerce and community building.
Yeah, that is definitely the story of DeckFlex. All right. We're getting some good Good pulls here. Let's hear a little bit more about our business from my voice, ChatGPT.
Enthusiasts. The team also grew, with Zachary and Manning joining the operation to help manage daily tasks and interactions with customers. Major changes have been incremental rather than seismic, with a focus on unlocking licenses for new products and expanding the store's inventory. Marketing has remained organic, relying on customer visits and the live streamed growth journey to spread the word. Pricing remains a key lever for influencing customer behavior, particularly in the competitive world of card shops. Enthusiasts. The team also grew, with Zachary and Manning joining the operation to help manage daily tasks and interactions with customers. Major changes have been incremental rather than seismic, with a focus on unlocking licenses for new products and expanding the store's inventory. Marketing has remained organic, relying on customer visits and the live streamed growth journey to spread the word. Pricing remains a key lever for influencing customer behavior, particularly in the competitive world of card shops.
All right. Well, that's a bit about our growth plan here. Let's go back to it. And we've talked about metrics a little bit already. Challenges and competition. Let's hear about that.
Challenges and competition. While DeckFlex thrives on AI-driven innovation, the game itself limits access to granular customer data, leaving the team to create test data to understand customer behavior better. Reviews occasionally mention competitors, indicating that pricing is a key factor for customers. Despite the lack of explicit marketing campaigns, word of mouth and pricing strategies are essential in maintaining a competitive edge.
And what is the legacy that we're looking to build with DeckFlex?
The vision and legacy DeckFlex isn't just a card shop, it's a movement. With AI as an integral part of operations, the goal is to run the business as autonomously as possible while striving toward the ambitious milestone of $1 million in cash on hand. This journey isn't just for profit, it's for the experience, the lessons, and the community that grows along the way. Through live streaming, DeckFlex has created a space for its audience to not only witness but participate in the making of a legacy.
Oh, this got turned off. So that's a bit of our growth plan. There's a few other sections here. And it's all in this like spreadsheet, right? And we have these different resources, things that we need, etc. A lot of this stuff we just kind of made up, because it's a digital game, and so not everything is super specific. But for example, here is a really good section around our risk management, right? And we talk about inventory overstocking being a big problem. Like if we have too much inventory at any one given time, then that can wrap up a lot of our cash in our warehouse, which isn't a great place for it to necessarily be. And so we experimented a bit with some inventory items. This risk hasn't shown up a lot, actually. Now that we have a better inventory warehouse system in the back room, we've been doing that a lot better. Low customer engagement, which hasn't been an issue. We definitely are growing. We're still getting very high in terms of our customer visit counts and checkouts, so things are, I think, good there. We haven't experienced an IT system failure, so things are okay there. The rising cost of products, this is something that we haven't looked a lot at, but we could. And let's go ahead and turn the lights on for folks. But I think we can do that by looking at TCG price. I'm also noticing we got pay bills here. This one is in 2 days. We'll go ahead and pay that now. This TCG price should show us movement in price, but there's so much to look into, and it's like these fire decks. I mean, there's not a lot of movement there. I can see that the earth decks are the most expensive, but they're not really moving. The water, I mean, so I don't know what I'm really supposed to be looking for in all this. What am I currently selling right now? I'm selling a lot of these orange ones. Where are those? This one, the rare Destiny pack. And they're going up a little bit in price, but it's not like a lot. There's not a ton of movement there. And well, this one's interesting. This one has had a little bit of movement. This premium collection book. It's 122 on the low, 147 on the high. So that is interesting. Playmat has a little bit of movement. Figurines, they're not moving very much. How about this plushie? Not a lot of movement. Yeah, I don't know what. Let's see, others, board games, cards. Oh, geez. Yeah, to look at all these individual cards. And the, oh, well, I mean, that's dropping. That's a lot to dig through. It's a risk. It's definitely a risk. I'm not going to entertain the risk right now. But what's the mitigate? Negotiate bulk pricing. We can't do that in this game. Identify alternative sources. I can't do that either. Like, all our products are supplied from one supplier. Customer dissatisfaction spike. That has not happened, so we don't have to worry about that one right now. Yeah, social value. Let's hear why does social value responsibility matter to DeckFlex?
At DeckFlex, we believe that our business thrives when our community thrives. Social responsibility is about more than just doing good. It's about creating a meaningful impact that aligns with our values and enriches the lives of our customers and the environment we call home. As a Minnesota-based business surrounded by lakes and a strong sense of community, we see sustainability, inclusivity, and mental health as central to our purpose.
Get a couple more pulls here. Let's dig in a little bit more into our community focus while we're opening up some packs.
1. Community focus. We are passionate about protecting and preserving water resources. Minnesota's lakes and waterways are vital to our environment and identity. DeckFlex will support initiatives that promote clean, accessible, and sustainable water practices, ensuring water remains a resource for all.
Awesome. And what's the vision on our events at DeckFlex?
2. Event vision. DeckFlex is committed to fostering connection and collaboration through monthly tournaments and workshops. These events will provide opportunities for players to engage with our space, build relationships, and even host their own events.
Are there any eco-friendly goals or other mental health advocacy goals that you want to dig into more?
3. Eco-friendly goals. DeckFlex aims to integrate sustainable practices into our operations. We'll prioritize offering filtered water over bottled.
Filtered water. Is that what it said? Alright. We don't offer any water here. Let's see. I would if I could. I don't. There's no. Can't put a water cooler up anywhere. Alright, these guys. Just leaving boxes around. Let's put you there. And the red cards can go there. Awesome. Alright, so we got through another day. And, oh yeah, there's one more box here. What's this one? The clear things, clear sleeves. Where can you go? There's no space. No hay espacio. Did we get through our whole... Let's see if we can get through our whole plan first, and then we'll wrap up the day. We got competitive advantage, so we were talking about our competitive advantage, our growth opportunity, and that's the end. So we actually reviewed it, most of it. I stopped kind of highlighting all the things. I think that was mostly in the dashboard section. This needs to get cleaned up. Those KPIs are not good. Oh yeah, so we did mark up all these. So we could, come back to this and see what we might want to do for next time on our growth plan to keep this moving forward. Let's look at our agenda. What else were we going to be doing here today? So we were going to talk about our growth plan, which we did. In future episodes, I'm actually going to be using a different tool for growth planning. I'm not going to share what it is yet because we're still working out the details on it. But there is a online tool that will help you with your growth planning, and so we're going to talk about that. But we reviewed it, we came back to it, so I'm putting the check on it. And then we talked about DeckFlex Ops. So you saw how we were running our business kind of day to day, where things were at. And in fact, why don't we just go ahead, let's go back to our day here at DeckFlex, and let's wrap it up here real quick, and we'll crunch the numbers. We'll see how we did for final day. We made a profit. Now it's not at least the 1,000 target that we wanted, but it is still a profit. So we'll go to our spreadsheet. Gonna go ahead and add another column here for day 104. So today we started with about 79 on hand, 102 visits, 41 checkouts, 15 dissatisfied. Seems kind of low on the checkouts. Like, I'm a little worried about our conversions. I feel like we might have missed the mark on the conversions. Revenue 5078 and 21. Supply costs negative 500. The employee cost us 3,600. Profit positive 978 and 21. So that was yellow. What was our margin? Profit margin was 1926. So that was also yellow. Dissatisfied was at 14, so we're green. And conversion dropped all the way down to 40%. So that's a problem. So now we're actually in the red there. So we had a good run for a couple of days where we were this was an all red day or an all missed day back on day 99. Then we had an all green, and then we had missed one metric, we missed two, then all green, and then we missed three. Hey, it happens. It's just, we probably haven't, I don't think we've been spending a lot of time focusing on the cards, the individual cards. Like, we had one good day with cards, but then after that we didn't have any cards out. And so it's kind of like we had one good day, we got rid of a bunch of cards, but then I haven't been keeping them restocked. So that's just how it goes. And I think that's how we can really tie it back to our DeckFlex operations. And we've updated various aspects of our operations here with our review. So we're going to go ahead and call that one done. We've completed that item on our agenda, which means we've completed all the items on our agenda here, and talk about what we've accomplished here with y'all here today. First of all, this was a great stream. We got to open up our business back again, get back into business. We looked at what has happened since last time. We started using ChatGPT to assist with our number collections and analysis and providing ideas on how we could further our growth. We ran the business for a few days and we did fairly well with our performance. There are some opportunities though that we definitely still have. Hey, I appreciate the likes, by the way, and I appreciate that. Please do subscribe and share as we are on this $1 million journey to grow our business, and through growing our business we can all grow our own, whether it's a business or entrepreneurial pursuits or grow anything that is important to you. Because of that, we did do some growth planning and we looked at how we can growth plan and plan for our goals, plan for the things that we want. And we'll be using a tool next time, actually, for the growth planning. So I'm very excited about that. So if you want to learn about growth planning, do subscribe and keep posted on our streams, as we'll continue to use different tools to support with our growth planning. And then we also use some AI and put that all together to bring into our Deck Flex game and updated our operations there. So next time we're going to dive deeper into how are we going to accelerate our revenue on our journey to $1 million and build long-term customer loyalty in our business. We'll also be announcing some other partnerships through different apps that we'll be sharing that can support our business growth. Some of these will use test data, like we might show how we could build a e-commerce website for this business. Now, it won't integrate into what we're actually doing inside the game, but we'll illustrate a point on how we can use different tools, for instance, like Shopify for e-commerce, or like a HubSpot for CRM, or anything else, with inside of marketing and sales, to be able to grow the business and achieve its goals. So we'll show lots of things here really soon. It's going to be very exciting. So make sure that you do like and subscribe so that you can be notified about those future opportunities to learn and explore and grow with the stream. Appreciate your time here today. We will be doing this again soon. Until next time.